All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming live from our Joburg office. Good morning and welcome back to the opening bell with myself, Tshepo and Ashley. And this is brought to you by TD Markets and TD Markets Academy every Mondays to Fridays at 9, streaming live on YouTube. I hope everyone is well this Wednesday morning. We just got a little bit delayed there, but I think everything is proper, right? So this morning we are focusing on the stock indexes. All right. We've got the US 30, we've got the German 30, we've got the NASDAQ. All right. This is what you're going to be talking about this morning. And obviously, this will be a continuation of last week. All right. So looking at US 30. So first things first, guys, right? The stock indexes are extremely bullish at the moment, extremely bullish. Obviously, you're gonna get the market moving towards the downside short term, but that's exactly what it is. It's short term, all right? But overall, things are bullish. So now you as a trader, it will then depend on whether you want to trade such movements towards the downside or you want to wait for the trend to resume and trade movements towards the upside. That is what you as a trader will have to decide on. No one can tell you what to do, right? It just depends on, do you feel like you're going to meet your target on this move? Do you feel like you're going to get a good trade on this move? Do you feel like it's a higher probability trade? If the answer is yes, then go for it, right? If you see someone not selling this move and waiting for that push towards the upside, it does not mean that maybe they are off tune or whatever the case may be, right? So we always, as traders, we always have the opportunity to either trade in line with the trend or trade against the trend. It will all depend on your entries and exits, all right? Someone selling this move can make as much money as someone who's going to buy this move. It all depends on where you're going to enter, where you're going to exit. So looking at NASDAQ, right, to me, it is bullish, right? So I like just to stick with the overall trend, right? To make things very simple, stick with the overall trend and trade the continuation of the trend. So every time price goes down, I don't engage on these movements. I like to trade with the trend. So we are within this bullish trend at the moment, this bullish structure. The market has already gone up, right? Last week on our beginner class, we spoke about NASDAQ moving towards the upside. It went down a little bit, but then it resumed towards the upside, right? So we got that push up. So looking at where it is right now, the cycle is done. But because it is bullish, we see price breaking and going up, breaking and going towards the upside, right? Now, it could first reject and go down first, but whatever happens, we see it continue moving towards the upside. So a few possibilities are that it could first go down, right, just to create another higher low, something similar to this one, that's a higher low. We could get another one, right? Or it could just break and then start giving us corrections after that. But the move we are focusing on is this move towards the upside. So this push that could come, this possible move to the downside, right? It could be tradable. It could be tradable. So it depends on whether you want to engage on those or you want to continue in line with the trend. So US 30, we see it moving towards the upside and continue that trend, all right? And then you've got NASDAQ, which is also similar to what we spoke about here. It is bullish. It's also back at the high. So we're anticipating the market to continue moving up, right? We're not interested in any shorts, but there's a possibility that price could go down, maybe retest something, right? Maybe retest the broken structure and then continue moving up at the same time, right? So we just have to see which possibility we get, but the direction remains the same, right? The position will remain the same. Whether we get the first possibility or the second one, it remains the same. So this move, guys, it could be tradable, but short term, right? And then the movements you do not want to miss as these movements here, right? So because they've got the potential to give you this big move towards the upside. Imagine at that point in time, the market was going down like this, and then you sold only short term. And then after that, the market went up. You could have also gotten a trade, but if you were waiting and expecting this move towards the upside, you would have had a better entry than someone who would have sold. I hope that makes sense, right? So yeah, so any movements towards the upside has the potential to give you such a movement, right? And anything to the downside, it's just going to give you these short-term movements. Some of your trades might be break-even, some might reach the target, some small profit, but these movements up are the ones you don't want to miss. So NASDAQ and US 30, that is how we are aligning ourselves. And then you've got German 30, right? German 30 also, it is bullish. It is a bit messy, right? The price action has been a bit of a mess. Let me just zoom out here. You see this, right? It has been a bit of a mess, just stuck in between these zones like this. However, on the lower time frames, you will be able to identify proper structure, right? Same thing, guys. It's extremely bullish, right? Extremely bullish. So we are focusing on long positions on this one. We're not focusing on anything short, but you're focusing on long positions, right? So where price is right now, it has broken above this area, now testing as a support. So we're just looking for a higher low to form here, around here, right? Looking at these 8-hour candlesticks, looking at the previous daily candle, it closed with the spike. We're anticipating whatever happens for price to go up because it's a continuation. It's a higher low, something like this, right? It's a higher low, it's a higher low. So whatever happens there, we're just focusing on looking for long positions there. So it's a very simple one. There's a possibility that price, you see where it is right now, there's a possibility it might go down one more time, but coming back down to this low. Coming back down to this low. Why? Because of this potential corrective pattern, right? This possible corrective pattern before it continues moving towards the upside. That's a possibility, right? Or at the same time, it could still break and go up there, right? But the dominant move we are focusing on is towards the upside, not towards the downside. So that is how German 30 is looking, guys, right? And also German 30 is the potential to go all the way up, right? It has the potential to go all the way up because of this big cycle here, right? Because of this big cycle right here, right? This A, B, and C. So we're trading within the C wave at the moment. 61.8 is the area price rejected from of the Fibonacci. So there's a potential to resume this trend and continue trading higher. All right. Yeah. So that's basically how things are looking this morning, guys. German 30, anticipating more upside. We've got NASDAQ, more upside, just looking for the break. And then we've got US 30 also looking for the break. All right. So do keep an eye, and definitely we'll come back with more updates on the trading rooms this week and the opening bells. All right. So that's it from us this morning, guys. Have a good one. Enjoy and good luck. We'll catch you guys back tomorrow.